All right, let's talk about car loans. Choosing one can seriously feel like a trick question, right? You've got different rates, different loan lengths. How on earth are you supposed to know which one is the best deal? Well, let's dive in and break it all down with a super clear, real-world example.
So we're going to put two very common loan offers head to head. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to spot the one that keeps more cash in your pocket. Okay, so let's set the scene. Imagine you found the perfect car and you need to borrow $17,000 to make it yours. This is a situation millions of people find themselves in. But the next step is where it gets interesting. The bank gives you two choices. You've got Loan A, which is a 3-year loan with a pretty nice 5.1% interest rate. Then there's Loan B, a 5-year loan, but with a slightly higher 6.4% rate. Now, that lower rate on Loan A seems like a no-brainer, but a longer term usually means lower monthly payments. So, which one is actually better? To figure this out, we've got to do a little bit of math. Don't worry, it's pretty straightforward. Let's start by calculating the true cost of Loan A, our 3-year plan. So, to find the monthly payment, we use a standard loan formula. We're just going to plug in our numbers: $17,000, a 5.1% interest rate, and a 36-month term. And what do we get? The monthly payment for Loan A would be $510.27. Now keep that number in your head because it's the higher of the two monthly payments. But that is definitely not the whole story. To find the total interest, the actual cost of borrowing the money, we multiply that monthly payment by 36 months. That gives us the total amount you'll pay back. Then we just subtract the original $17,000 that we borrowed. And there it is. The total interest for Loan A is $1,369.72. This is the first really important number we need for our comparison. All right, one down, one to go. Let's switch gears and run the numbers for Loan B. This is the 5-year plan with that slightly higher interest rate.
We're using the exact same formula again, just swapping in Loan B's numbers, a 6.4% rate over 60 months. That longer term is the key difference here.
And this is why Loan B is so tempting. Look at that. The monthly payment is only $331.83. That's almost $180 less per month than Loan A. On the surface, this looks way more affordable, right? But we know better than to just look at the monthly payment. We're going to do the same calculation as before, multiply that lower payment by 60 months, and then take away the original $17,000 loan. And whoa, the total interest you'd pay on Loan B is a massive $2,909.80. That is more than double the interest of Loan A. Okay, so now we have all our numbers. It is time to put them side by side and declare a clear winner. This chart just makes it crystal clear. Yeah, Loan B has that tempting lower monthly payment, but look at the total interest. With Loan A, you pay far, far less over the life of the loan. So, the crucial takeaway here is this: focusing only on the monthly payment can cost you thousands. Here's your rule of thumb. Always, always compare the total interest paid. Your real goal is to get that number as low as possible. So, just how much money are we talking about here? It's simple. We just subtract the total interest of Loan A from the total interest of Loan B. And that final number really says it all. By choosing the shorter-term loan, even with the higher monthly payment, you save over $1,500. That is a significant chunk of change that stays right where it belongs, with you. And really, it all boils down to this critical question you have to ask yourself anytime you're borrowing money. Is that short-term relief of a lower monthly payment worth the long-term cost? Understanding the math helps you make that choice with total confidence.